Oh, it's been a while.
Yes, it's been a while. I don't know what I'm doing. I was trying to stream whatever you were looking at onto my screen because I'm sure it was more entertaining than the emails I was responding to. What were you watching, Alex?
Nothing.
Porn. Hello, it's Joseph with OCDetailing, and Alex is going back to his desk to watch porn. I'm just saying, the only people that have 4 monitors like that, questionable. Questionable. Because we have a really cool, one of 250 Cadillac CTS V Blackwing. I love this customer. He's been a long time customer. I've actually known this guy since, I guess we're coming up on 6 years now. He had a black Z06, was the first car I did for him. And I remember when his car got done, it was raining, and it stands out in my head because I remember it was due to be picked up, and he called me and was like, "Hey, that car's got cup tires on it. Can I pick it up later? Because I don't want to die." This cracked me up because if you know anything about cup tires, they're basically street legal racing slicks, and on a 650 horsepower Corvette in the rain, he made a lot of sense. He was going to die, so I remember we got to stare at his black Batmobile Corvette for a few days while we waited on the rain to subside so that he did not die leaving the shop. And it all worked out because then he was able to bring more cars in. So we're doing a full wrap on this car, full paint correction, full paint protection film. Along with that, we're going to do a K40 radar install. We're going to have our friends over at Juniors do it. Oh, on a side note on this car, dear Cadillac, we could all live without the 29 black pieces on just the front bumper of the car. Thank you, every paint protection film installer in the world, including Hugo, who said, and I quote, "Do I seriously have to wrap all this?" There were 29 pieces of tiny black film on the front of this car. Now, meow. The sign's here because people forget to clock in. Ryan has worked here longer than anybody, and this sign is literally here for him.
Still ignore it.
Hey Ryan, who was the first OCDetailing employee? Really? Huh?
Number one.
Who was the second? Who has the most punch-in errors? A model. These cars. This is a CQuartz alley, so all these cars are have film on them, or they've been corrected, and they're getting. This one's getting baked right now. You can see how glossy it is from getting CQuartz finest on it. We also have Christian over here, who usually does not consent to being on video. What? Christian's not smiling today for some reason. There he goes. Did Roel just mess up filling up a bucket of water?
Yeah.
That's a gift. It's a bucket. You put water in. So this red Model 3's here for everything. Full tint, full paint correction, full wrap, wheels off, all that fun stuff. So we're gonna get this one all dialed in. There's a really cool Maserati here. This is a Maserati Levante SUV GTS. So this thing's actually Maserati's answer to the Cayenne and to the Urus and all those super expensive SUVs that are high horsepower that have been wildly popular lately. So this is Maserati's answer to it. Really neat. This car sounds awesome. It's got a 488 motor in it, so it's a twin turbo V8 Ferrari engine. So it sounds like, it does not sound like an SUV. If you were to close your eyes and hear this thing rev in sport mode, you'd be like, it's a Ferrari. But then you'd see the SUV behind you and realize it wasn't. And then we have this stealth black Model 3 over here that's coming right along. This car actually belongs to the regional delivery manager of Tesla for the area. We did his Model S a few years ago, and now he got this car for his wife and brought it in, and you can see all the edges and corners are wrapped. Diego's relatively new to film, but look at this. Look at all this corner work and edge game. Where you...
Oh, stop it, bro.
Can you fix this?
What happened?
So anyways, like I was saying, Diego's been doing film for a while and sucks now.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Happy birthday, Anthony.
Thank you.
Or when are you leaving? Tomorrow or tonight?
Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning? You flying Jet Suite X?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cool. Do you need a ride to the airport in the morning or anything?
No, I'll just Uber.
Okay.
It's at 6 a.m.
Oh, cool. Daniel never speaks. Alondra says hi though. Alondra's over here. They're cleaning up Ida's car, who we just did some window tint on. Yeah, she really likes all the anime stickers. That one's pretty cool. I would put that one sticker on my... No, I wouldn't. I just realized she was flipping it off. It just... You know what? This is very cool for her. What do you think, Daniel? We laugh at Daniel. He never talks. I think the entire time he's been here, he said 7 words. And that's in like months. We like him though. He's great. We had not 1, but 2 customers. Total exotics in the shop right here. These 2 RAV4s. Pretty neat, huh? Model 3 here that's here for a full paint correction, window tint, along with CQuartz Finest Reserve. It's black. I was looking at this car this morning. It's pretty hammered. It's got a lot of scratches on it, which I don't know how well you can see through the dirt on this camera, but this will come out really nice when we're done. We have Alex's car that's very dark windows, very dark car, all to hide his porn watching habits, because he does that inside there. Makes sense, right? That's why he needs those dark windows. And then we have a couple Model Ys here. Both of them are here for full wraps, corrections, window tint. They're actually going to be going in the shop pretty soon to start getting prepped and everything. And then we have this car right here, this 840i. This car is super premium. And yeah, here, I'll show you what I mean. The interior of this car is like so sick. The gear knob is a crystal. I mean, I know it's excessive, but I'm kind of into it. And then we have a Giulia over here we did satin black wheels on. This is Alfa Romeo's 4-door sedan. Some of these, there's a version of this that's got a Ferrari engine and 500 horsepower. I believe this one's still pretty quick too, but I don't think this is a super fast one because it doesn't have a wing on the back. 1/3 of my job every day is picking on Alex. Just, that's what I do. So this thing gets bigger by the week. Justin's not here today, but literally there's one of the guys here that will just come make a sandwich and come back here and pick lettuce and a tomato, and pretty neat. And then over here on this side of the shop we've got a bunch of cars to tint. So these guys are tinting a bunch of cars for us today. Very busy for window tint because it's hot outside and people want crystalline, stop the heat. So a bunch of tint going on. And then we have this really funky thing over here. I gotta give a shout out to this customer. This is Clarabelle's car, who's letting us do this crazy satin psychedelic wrap on the car. And then she wants to keep it that way. So we're gonna do a full XPEL stealth wrap on top of it, just to make sure it stays that way, so it's as good as a paint job. And then she brought us cronuts. So on top of being an awesome customer and let us have some real fun with the car and like just really go all out to protect it and make it very unique to her, she brought these things called cronuts. And I jokingly say I am the healthiest person I know, and I say that with a grain of salt, but like I'm really strict on like processed sugars and all this other stuff, because unfortunately when you get old, like I was a trash can for the majority of my life, and then something happened and I stopped being able to be a trash can and just gained a bunch of weight, and I didn't like that. So there's a few lifestyle changes here and there, and the moral of this is I haven't eaten a donut, like a whole donut, in forever. I mean, I got one customer, Chad, who brings donuts, and I'll eat half of one usually when he brings them. And then she brought these cronut things, like a croissant donut. Okay, I ate it. It was amazing. Like extra amazing. I wish I could do that every day, but glorious. So if you ever find a place that makes cronuts, feel free to try those. I don't know where she got them. She told me, but I forgot. And then out in the parking lot, we have the shop GT4 that's always here and gets driven every now and then. And that's what's going on at the shop today. This is a long-winded one. I haven't talked in forever, so thanks for watching. I'm Joseph with OCDetailing. I'm going to walk back in the office now, and Alex is still watching porn.